Andy, boy, what are you working on?
I'm working on my sermon.
Your ermine. Ermine. I almost stepped on one once. Weaselly little creatures. They make poor pets.
What?
I much prefer a hamster to a weasel. Even ferrets make better pets than ermines.
Jacob, I don't have any ermines or weasels or ferrets or hamsters.
But you said you were working on your ermine.
Oh, no, I said I was working on my sermon.
Well, I might have to get my hearing checked after all. I would have sworn you said ermine. You sure you don't have any pet ermines?
Jacob, I am certain I don't have any ermines.
I guess I need to start listening a little closer, Andy.
You know, Jacob, Taylor and Mary Manning are going to talk to us today about the importance of listening to God.
Yes. I can't wait to hear that.
Hi, boys and girls. We are going to tell a story today about the importance of listening to who?
Daddy.
God. Okay, so a long time ago, there was a woman named, what was her name?
I can't remember.
Hannah. Her name was Hannah. And Hannah wanted a little boy so bad, and so she prayed to God, and guess what?
She got a son.
She got a son, and his name was Samuel. And Hannah loved God, and so she took him to the temple where a man named Eli lived. And that is where Samuel got to live. All right, let's put Hannah maybe right over here for right now, okay?
Okay.
So one night, Samuel went to bed. Can you put him in bed?
Sure.
Mm-hmm. And he heard somebody, and they called, Samuel. And Samuel got out of bed, and he went to Eli, and he said,
Here I am.
Yes, and Samuel said, I did not call you. Go back to bed. So he went back to bed. Mm-hmm. And he went back to sleep, and he heard it again. Samuel. So
I'm here.
He went to Eli, and Eli said, Samuel, what are you doing? Go back to bed. I did not call you.
Oh.
Okay, so Samuel went back to bed, and he fell asleep. And then he heard it a third time, Samuel.
Here I am.
And he went to Eli, and Eli said, I know who that was. That was God trying to talk to you.
What the?
I know. He said, oh my goodness. And he said, next time he calls you, just say, God, I'm listening. Okay? So he went back to bed. And what did he hear? He heard
Samuel.
Right. And he knew that it was God this time speaking. And he said, what did he say to God? He said, God,
I'm listening to my God.
I am listening. And God told him many great things to do, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. I like that story.
Yep.
I think that's a really good story, and it makes me remember that a lot of times I need to be quiet with myself and I need to listen to God, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or just listen to your heart, because guess who's in your heart?
Who?
God. Yeah. That was a good story.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So God is not always going to, when you hear God and you listen, it's not always going to sound like if your mama was calling you to dinner or if your teacher was talking to you. Sometimes it's just listening to your heart and doing what you know is right in your heart and good in your heart. And Monday, we are celebrating somebody that did something that he knew was right and good in his heart. Do you know who we are talking about this Monday, who we're celebrating?
Martin Luther King Jr.
That's right, Martin Luther King Jr. And do you remember what Martin Luther King Jr. did?
He was trying to change the world.
He was trying to change the world to make it a better place. And we are all still trying to change the world and make it a better place. And he knew in his heart that it is it's inside that counts, right? And that is what he wanted to teach others. And I think that's a really special and important lesson, especially lately, right? Yeah, because we need to be kinder to one another, right? That's right. All right. Well, we are going to make a neat listening craft because it's important to listen to the people around you too, right? Listening to God is important, but listening to your friends and listening to your mama and your teachers and all the people around you, right? Okay, so we're going to make a fun listening craft, and we'll go get our supplies. Ready?
Okay.
Okay, ready? Yeah. Okay, so to do this craft, you just need 2 paper cups and a string like this. And what I did was I just punched holes in the cups, and then I took scissors and made a little hole and kind of stuck the string in there. And then I tied knots at either end. And it would be fun to color these. These are kind of, my cups are shiny, so you'd have to use like an oil pastel. But if you have just paper cups, you could use markers or crayons. And then you can play with them. Okay, are you ready? Okay, do you want to talk or do you want me to talk?
You.
You want me to talk?
Yeah.
Okay, well then you have to hold it to your ear. Okay, and I'm going to say something. You can see if you hear me. Okay, are you ready?
Okay.
I love you.
I heard you.
All right, now you tell me something.
I love you to my heart.
You love me to your heart? Ah, I love that. We really had to listen to each other when we used our telephones, didn't we? Anything else you want to say?
I like you to my bones.
Oh, she likes me to my bones. Okay. I hope that everybody has a great weekend and a great Martin Luther King Day. Say bye, guys.
Bye.
Listening to God is something that we always must be doing. There are all sorts of ways we can listen to God. When we pray, when we take a walk or play quietly by ourselves, when we talk with friends about what is happening in our lives. I wonder, how do you listen to God? This week, maybe you can talk with your friends and loved ones about ways to listen to God. See you soon. Bye-bye.